IP in the News. And our story today is about the band Journey. And I think everybody remembers the band Journey. They were super popular in the 80s and even in the 70s. I remember when I was a freshman in college, 1978, Journey was, high up on the charts. So
You're really dating yourself.
I know, but at this point, our audience already knows how old I am, so I don't think it matters that much. But anyway, you always think these bands, like after all this time, they made all this money together, that they would be able to get along. Well, here it is, like what, 30 years later? And Steve Perry is suing two of his other band members.
Well, they cut him out of the deal, right?
Well, yeah, that's what happened. They went off on their own and trademarked all the names, like the 20 top Journey songs.
So they could put it on t-shirts and stuff. Right.
And some of the trademarks were any way you want it.
Yeah, like I'm going to wear a t-shirt that says that.
Well, maybe you're at a restaurant or something. I don't know. Oh, come on. And so they've got all of these great songs, and Send Her My Love, and After the Fall, and Girl Can't Help It, or whatever. So they went out, and the other two band members, and I'm trying to see, Jonathan Cain and Neil Schoen, they trademarked those song names, and then Steve Perry filed a petition to cancel those trademarks, which means that they make them invalid, and then also sued Neil and Jonathan for trademark infringement. So
for trademark infringement, did he trademark?
Well, and it wasn't so much the trademark infringement. I misspoke there. It was for breach of contract. So,
but they can still do it just without a trademark, right? It just means other people could do it too.
Yeah.
Right. You need a higher level of protection for that. It makes it, if you're going to license something, you really need a federal trademark. There's common law trademark rights too, but those are going to be harder to license and harder to enforce. So the trademarks were kind of key to getting this merch for them. But in any case, that's the news.
I think Steve Perry should have trademarked his voice, because that's what they're making their money off of.
Right. I couldn't agree
you
more.
Can trademark sounds. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Stita, what I agree with you. I think that, his voice made the band, and for him to be cut out of this just seems unjust to me. Right. And I think he should pursue it. And I hope they can work it out, because
that was kind of crummy.
Yeah, that was a crummy thing to do. Kenya, what are your thoughts about this?
I agree with Sita. I mean, I can't imagine why you would think that you can monetize someone else's intellectual property via their voice, all right, or they're using their likeness without their permission, or at least including them in part of that opportunity to earn revenue. So I think it's shady. It just kind of shows you that people don't value partnerships sometimes, and they'll do anything for money, and it's sad.
Right. It makes me wonder, are these guys broke, and is this why they're doing it? I mean, why would they provoke this kind of controversy? And you'd think they could work something out, right? But
I don't think they're broke. I think they want to do a comeback or something, and merchandise that you can sell at your concerts is the best way to do it, or a good way to do it.
Yeah. So Heather, what do you think? Yeah. What are your thoughts on this?
Well, my initial thought is it just feels heartbreaking, like when you have a group of creatives that come together to bring something into the world that brings so much joy to other people, and then it is just monetized. It seems like they're just kind of grabbing at whatever straws they can get. And in my business, I'm always thinking it's about the ideas, and it's about sharing those ideas. And in my case, it's not so much about the art, but about like getting those ideas out there. And I'm rooting for them that they can work it out.
Yeah, I think so too. And Catherine, what are your thoughts here?
Well, I couldn't agree with everyone more. My company name is Excellence Institute, and this certainly is not a display of excellence. And I believe that we do need to come from a place of love and include those and have, rich relationships and partnerships. So I hope that they can work it out as well. And I don't believe he should have been cut out of this. And I feel like there's something more behind it that maybe we just aren't seeing the whole picture.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Well, the wheel in the sky keeps on turning.